Hello everyone. Been a while since I've done any recording, but welcome to Astatos. Now, this is obviously by what you can see gonna be a very different video, so feel free to not watch this, but the long and the short is that this is a story game, so most of what is gonna happen, you're not gonna see a lot of gameplay. Most of what it is just gonna be me voice acting as best as I can the characters in the story. Hopefully without having to sound like I'm dying. But yeah, uh, no more talking. Let's just get right into the story. And here we are. Now, I'm just going to be honest with all of you. I've read the story already, but we have about 1 week to record basically as much as we can before the next sub chapter comes out, which is completely new to me. So the idea is to read all the way until we get the chapter 2.5 release, and then we can go from there. But no more talking. Let's just hop right into it. Hey Vitus, it's late, but do you want to read this together? He hands Vitus a crudely fashioned book. It's old, well worn, and he's held it more times than he could count. Tome of the Crown Mages. It's a simple, earnest request. Vitus sits down and opens the book once more. Eons ago, Bukaki came to this world, a devil who fought to twist the virtues of those around him. With the spread and its influence upon the land, those who fought in the ensuing trials became known as heroes. The divine god, Akari Hari, along with these heroes, sealed away Mukaki in a great trial, bringing peace to the land. In the aftermath, Akari Hari left the seal in the hands of his followers, a gift of duty before returning to paradise. In the many years since, the role of sheltering this tale of a god, a devil, and the many brave heroes has fallen to you. The future of the Crown Mages. And the game is frozen. No, it hasn't. Oh. That's Child Vitus and Valises, our protagonists. Two sit together in the fading candlelight. The stone below lingering with warmth from a sunny day, the sky above filled with endless stars, their home and everything beyond. Vitus thinks to himself, if I feel something, does that make it right? The flames flicker out. It freezes every time. Oh, bookmark save. Nice. Several years passed until a day came that thrust their lives into turmoil. Soon to be occupied by rebel forces, the two crown mages readied to flee their academy and whatever sorry state was left of it. And best hide off screen. Valises! Where are you, Valises? Valises? Valises! Valises? What are you doing? The rebels are breaching the outer walls. We need to get our asses out of here right now. As you can tell, I'm not very good at voice acting. What are you staring at? That's the seal of Mukaki. You're not thinking of taking it with us, are you? Yes, I'm going to take it with us. What if you break it? We don't know what will happen. That's the point. If it has to be broken, we should do it. What do you mean by that? Rebels are going to loot the academy. I've packed up all the other artifacts and this is the only one left. And if we don't break it, they will. Then Mukaki could be unleashed in front of the rebels. This is the wrong thing to say, but perhaps we should let that happen. It can be their problem. No, even if he must be summoned back to this world, he should be under our control. This has been a part of our duty for hundreds of years. Isn't it our duty to not let him out? Spare me. That doesn't sound like the Vitas I know. You're the one who's always tells me not to hate concerns from centuries ago. That doesn't mean we have to risk this on our own. Who else then? We're the only ones left here. We have nothing to lose. But that's not... Just think about it. What if we can bid the devil to help us defeat the invaders? I don't think it's a... Hey, don't touch that seal! Release us! I'm not going to laugh. Finally, after hundreds of years, I am free. This time, I will have my revenge. You. Preacher. What did you do to Valises? Valises? You mean the guy, like, over there? Well, I don't know what's going on with him. You two wouldn't happen to be the mortals who liberated me from the seal. Yes, I need to thank you for that. What do you want in return? I'm in a pretty good mood now. I don't suppose I could ask you to reseal yourself. What? Are you kidding me? Think I'm stupid? Well, I like to think that the concept of intellect would be subjective to the divine and the immortal. Because when you have unlimited time... Shut it! You mortals seem to have forgotten my power. Time to teach you a lesson. Ready your cards, Crown Mage. Story trials are currently in active development. Content mechanics will change in the future. Hold off Mukaki's advances. Is he seducing me? Convince Mukaki to join your side. Alright. Mortal, I've just been released and you already want to oppose me. That's not what I... Plead all you want. I seek nothing but freedom for myself and for others. Don't think you will be able to overcome my influence in this trial. Trial? Like the ones between the demiurgers eons ago. The ones our mentor took. Like the debates between me and Valises growing up. Are you even listening to me? Will you join me in my liberation, or will you face me in this trial? I'll face you. If it's a trial, I won't lose. Then draw your cards, because you'll need more than words to convince me. Bro, we just pulled a perfect deck. What the hell? I just need to remember what my mentor taught me and take things one step at a time. I can do this. Yeah, cards come in red, green, yellow, and blue. After drawing my initial cards, I can pick any I like to withdraw. These ones seem fine though. Are you done pondering? When you are familiar with your cards, select end turn. Don't waste my time. Yeah, why is he help? Ideally, this is one of the more ideal draws that you can get because you cover every single category. You seem composed, but what do you think about me? Do you believe their convenient lies? I've been told plenty, but now I will know for myself. This is you, Crown Mage. Here is your energy count. Here is your card count. This is also your opponent, Mukaki. You can see his energy, card count. Our mentor told us to pay attention to the energy cards. Can you imagine, like, in universe, they're like, oh, you got these cards. You're fighting someone, and you just hey, here, have this deck of cards. We're gonna fight. You surprised me, mortal. I thought nothing could surprise the immortal. You're not afraid of me, are you? Well, you should be. You're all alone against me, Kaki. Now, mortal, it's time for the trial stage. Be ready to play the cards you've drawn. Are you helping me? I'm not, but it's annoying to watch you procrastinate. I don't believe that to be your only reason, but I won't stop you. After all, Mukaki is said to be great and powerful. Who knows what he could use against me? Cards have been placed from the top of the deck and placed before both debaters. This is known as a trial card. And down here I can see the cards I currently possess in my hands. With your hand, you currently possess 4 element cards. You done? Then pick a card from your hand that matches the color and symbol shown on the trial card. They make it sound... well, they make it sound like... oh, yes. Bro, this bitch had nothing. And the game froze. Oh, so you had a matching element card. You're lucky. You make it sound like it's difficult. If you're so confident, how about you finish playing with your cards and end your turn? Alright, we're in the hero stage. This is where I can use my energy to influence others. Ideally, I'd like to convince Mukaki to join my side and calm him down. But is that even possible? Yeah, I was unable to pass the trial stage. Which is all according to my plan. You see, I'm at a disadvantage, so I will take the first turn in the stage. Face the full force of my burning punishment. The reef for followers, Mukaki cannot use their abilities. Nice. Nice! You're awfully quiet. I'm thinking! Why didn't he do anything? Never mind, I should use this disadvantage position. This is your hero space. Here you can summon and activate different hero cards. This is your opponent's hero space. This is Mukaki's God card, special hero card available to those on his side. I spend my energy to diminish the energy of an opponent's card. Yep. Energy, you can spend your energy to diminish your opponent's hero card energy. When that energy reaches 0, I can spend 1 energy to turn the hero card to myself. Can you imagine this, like, all the things that their what was it called? Their mentor has taught them. Once I have influence over him, I'll wake Felicis up in Fleet again. I'm not gonna let you delay me any further, Mukaki. I'm taking my turn. Alright, now I just gotta spend 1 more energy. I can't believe it. Why didn't my ability work? It's over, Mukaki. We've got urgent things to worry about. Nice! For freedom. This is basically what the entire game's gonna be about, so I hope you're not bored already. Felicis, wake up! What's going on? Fainted, and is that Mukaki? Damn it, it's all because of that seal. I can't possibly be this weak if not for that damned seal. Are you the real Mukaki? Of course I am, and he shows us his pits. Oh my lord. So the legend is real. Mukaki is truly here, in the flesh. Well, it's about time somebody is excited to see me. But is that bastard really successful in my absence? Why can't I feel the goodwill of all the people seeking freedom? Goodwill, you said? Judging by your costumes, I assume you're crown mages. Costumes? These are like ceremonial garbs. Well, since you're both still guarding this miserable place, I assume things didn't go so well the last few. After all, if Makari Hari had given you his blessing, I expect to see more followers present for grand occasion. It's like he's entirely abandoned his order. What a delicious piece of irony it would be if everybody forgot it's you crown mages who made Makari Hari win the battle. Stop. Can't keep listening to this ranting and raving. Raving? There must be some way to seal him back. Some ritual stored in the old archives. Oh, come on. You can't be serious. Maybe we should hold off. Does he have weak eyes? I can hear the rebels still ramming the front gate of the outer walls. They don't have much time. Besides, it might be a good idea to hear how Bukaki thinks he remembers history. Sorry, Valises. I usually say I don't care, but it doesn't feel right ignoring what the crown mages have protected here for centuries. I have to check what the archives say about this. Hey, just wait for a moment, would you? I promise I won't take long. Man, I suck at voice acting. Well, actually, if you think about it, what I'm doing is I'm essentially turning this into an audiobook for myself, or for anyone who's interested in hearing. Or... No, you told me not to come to this part of the life. Not unless we knew for sure that the academy was lost. It is lost. What the fuck are you talking about? It's been so long since you were here. Is this really the last time we'll walk these halls? Will home be for us then? Or what I'll do to bear it? The scroll has the seal of Makari Hari on the necklace binding it. Just like the one that kept Mukaki prisoner. Perhaps this can tell me what kind of ritual we could use to seal him again. Whoa! What? The scroll's burning. And... day finally comes. Mukaki the devil, I won't let you do whatever you want this time. Wait. Where is that fiend? What? A crown mage, and a very noble looking one too. You summoned me? Makari Hari? Real? Who? Seen with my own eyes. Ah, there are only one of you. I thought that my appearance would call for a crowded ceremony. Regardless, I can sense that devil is still in this world. Let us meet him. Well, tarry not, mortal. What is Mukaki? Vitus, good timing. The outer gate has fallen and they're ramming the and they're ramming the front doors now. We should go, quickly. Another crown mage? Why was he left alone with the enemy? Wait, who is that? I don't know how to answer that. There was a scroll and a necklace holding it together in the library, and Mukaki the devil, I won't let you do whatever you want this time. Lord Makari Hari? You! It's always you. When will you learn to listen to others? Perhaps after we seal you back where you belong. Wait, Bukaki has told me things that may help us escape. There are other things you may wish to hear. You've listened to the hissings of this deceiver. No wonder you are blustered and frantic. That's just because we're currently besieged by... Get out of my way, mortal, or you will be punished like the devil. Valises! Convince the deities to stop their fighting. Now I'm on Mukaki's side. Tori Mukaki's side. Convince Makari Hari to join side. Yeah, sure. Did this do something or we won't make it out of here alive? Oh, excuse me. Like, as if you aren't... Shouldn't you be helping me? I won't tolerate those who get in my way. Mukaki must be sealed if we are to set this world on the right path. Ha! Right path? You're just on some power trip. Lord Makari Hari, I ask that you flee with us. Crown Mage, it appears you have much to learn. I'll debate with you if that's what it'll take. If you're taking my side, you must have some backbone after all. I'll take the side of whoever I believe is right. I'm on my side, not yours. That's exactly what I like to hear. Depending on the stance, you might either find yourself on either Makari Hari or Mukaki's side. Sure this is okay? Probably, yes. Let us convince him together. Draw 4 cards and you can pick any of 3 draws. Eh. Well, lucky me. Seems a fraction of my powers have returned, thanks to you. I'm not interested unless you can help us get the hell out of here. That's not exactly what Vita said at all. Look at him with the... He's looking at me, he's like, oh yeah, you fucked up my subtitles. You've done me a favor. The least I can do is show you what I can do. Koki-san, you may submit up to 2 matching element cards during the trial stage. Go on, give it a try. If you insist. Trials really are just like our debates. You've got another man. You should use. D1 energy, yep. I knew you could do it. I won't stand for your shameless methods. Ignore these 2 and end your turn already. We need to get out of here. Oh. Ooh, kill him! Duty is to seal Mukaki. And you 2 crown mages should not oppose me. What rubbish. Is something the matter? Absolutely not. What are you thinking about? You don't have enough energy to turn Makari Hari to us. Placing additional. Yeah. Feels unsure, so he put all his energy into it. We just need to gain more energy and break through his defense. So, I have a strategy. Makari Hari currently has more cards than you. Mukaki's hero ability allows you to swap your hand of cards with your opponent. By using Mukaki's hero ability, I can gain more cards by giving me a better chance of matching the next trial card. Exactly! Perfect. You've toggled Mukaki's hero ability to activate at the end of your turn. Are you 2 done? Hurry up and end your turn already. I feel exactly the same way. Because I already know how to play this card game. Oh! Me gusta. Activating a hero ability will consume 1 energy from that hero card. Additionally, that hero card will be placed into cooldown and cannot be activated until later round. Don't know how dangerous this is to allow Mukaki to regain his power. Lord Makari Hari, we can discuss that once we're out of here. Why bother? He doesn't care about what you have to say. But at least this is keeping both of them distracted. Just need to match trial card with an card from my hand. And he failed his card. What rotten luck. Mukaki will lead this world into chaos. You just despise people you don't like. Why would I like the bad guy? Why would they go through all of that just for him to use his ability anyway? We understand that we have a duty, but our lives come with us. It would be troublesome if I lost you. Vitus, now's our chance. I've had enough. What's happened to my power? Should we be concerned? Maybe, but we need to get out of here first. My man carrying lava. What is your boy anyways? Wait, hold on. Stop. Are you really the true? The necklace holding the scroll together. It must be his artifact. It must have been triggered when you slipped it off. Why? Why am I so unlucky? And what is your artifact doing in such a lowly place like this? Do you not store it properly? This necklace. It was a treasured possession of our mentor. I don't know what it is. Its purpose is to be used as Mukaki's seal once the first one fails. Neither of you knew this, yet the 2 of you claim to be crown mages. Why would crown mages stop me from sealing the devil? But most importantly, why are there so few of you? Well, we're certainly crown mages, not that it means much, considering what happened to the legacy of the guild over the years. Anyways, that's not important right now. There are only 2 of us left. No more crown, either. We're living in a country without a monarch. That doesn't mean you should. Wait, is that the reason I lost my power? Do people in this era still follow my teachings? Your teachings? Yes, do people still follow me? I guess so. Your temples are everywhere. Most people don't believe in your existence. See the battle between you and Mukaki as some myth. Like my friend Velisa says, faith for this guild has long crumbled. We are the last crown mages. Besides, I don't think our mentor could have recruited anybody if he didn't adopt us. I'd argue he never recruited anyone. Hold on. Do I have so many followers? This doesn't make any sense. And why did you break the seal? It's almost like I had a reason for doing so and have tried to tell you multiple times why. Damn it. Can't waste any more time here. The enemy force is already past the portcullis of the academy. They could appear any second. Enemy force? Yes, I thought it better for a crown mage to remove the seal rather than let the enemy seize it so. Then why did you stop me? You saw how weak the devil is. I can still seal him with your help. As I said, the rebels would just break the seal again. And Mukaki went on and on, claiming that he's not guilty, that he didn't want to conquer the world. Then he also said, I said you're a big ugly I said you're a big ugly jerk. Akari Hari, why did you have to attack me every time we meet? Because you were already planting deceit into the head of an ignorant. It's how you operate. It wasn't. You were. Hey, I just realized you're nothing now. I don't need to care about you at all. Hey, Crown Mages, could you take me with you? You're fleeing, right? Yes, we've been trying to. We have to go. But why should we bring the devil with us? I can surely help you someday. I'm not like him, who's always stingy and doesn't want to help mortals. Really? Absolutely, I'll help you. Besides, I really don't like him. I don't want to crush this world. I just want a world where people can make their own choices with their free will. But that bastard keeps depicting what I did as evil. That's unfair. Nice try. Why don't you mention how everything that you did eventually caused chaos? All the greedy, impulsive actions, the violence, the famines, the chronic instability. I was simply nipping it in the bud. Rubbish. You never listened to anyone else. It's How do you say that? My English is not as good as it. Totalitarianism. And what you have done is terrorism. That's enough. Did I not say we need to hurry up? Police has already fled for the tunnels. It will accept my failure if my people eventually reject me, but I don't deserve to be sealed away by this jerk. Why should I ever give you a chance to spread any chaos? I said, now that you know the truth, you shouldn't be fooled by him anymore. Surely you won them over with your sophisticated tantrums, right? The enemy is going to... I will bring freedom to this world, and I will defend order. Shut up! I said the enemy is approaching. I've gathered everything we need. Let's move. And then they do the... We better hurry. And you two, if you want to come, then come. But no more squabbling. I think you're asking the wrong to not do any squabbling. Have we finished the prologue? Oh, well, this is technically part of chapter 1, isn't it? Alright, journey to Irinopolis. The tunnel they used to escape the academy was narrow and treacherous. Why can't I be a narrator? You remember when I was playing Bootstrap Island? You wanted to sell your soul for a drink of water. I wish I could do that, but I can't. I'm just narrating the whole thing, and I never said I was a voice actor, so... Seeing the light of the forest offered only a moment's respite when Vitus and Valises could still hear the rebels pillage their home. behind them. What could they possibly do with a bunch of books? Just burn them or something? They made their way to the gates of a nearby village, crossing paths with merchants and families who were fleeing the inevitable path of the soldiers. Feels like I have dyslexia, but I actually don't. Caravan offered to let them travel with them to increase the number of able bodies on it. The offer was accepted with gratitude. However, there was someone being less amicable. I never expected for there to only be 2 crown mages left. And now we have to escape while concealing ourselves among the poor? What? Are you looking down on the less fortunate? How so? Social hierarchies are always get established in the domains of mortals. You're the one bringing up trivial issues here. Clearly recognize this reality if you are willing to call them less fortunate. You haven't changed, have you? Always willing to argue. And you certainly haven't shaken your predisposition to assume. Alright, stop. You have been at this since we set off. Headache is killing me. Not to mention that I can't address or do anything about you two in front of other people. Now that's a good question. Why does it seem that other people cannot see you? Don't ask me. Only crown mages are capable of seeing us. The results of your meditation since childhood have made this possible for you two. Sounds like a lie, but fascinating. What I'm more concerned about right now is whether or not you two can stop bickering. Well, that really depends on... Is that a scream? What's going on? Damn it, looks like a group of bandits are blocking the road up ahead. This isn't good. We're not fit for combat. What about the people we're with? How if I know? We're just a random bunch of refugees. They don't look like they know how to fight. Any weapons? I could try to find something. Might be able to repurpose our tools or utensils for defense, but that's about it. I also have this relic of a spear I took from the altar, but I highly doubt it's usable in its current state. That's it! The spear! Looks like the mortals are saved. Seems so. What are you both talking about? Listen up. I'm going to teach you the ritual of summoning, right here, right now. Ritual of summoning? Our mentor used to speak about it. He said it was lost forever. Demonstrated the ritual to us when we were young. Nothing came from it. Was there something missing all this time? How far has this guild fallen? But no matter, I can teach you two. Hold your tongue, I can teach them as well. Listen, as long as you have their artifact, you have the power to summon the heroes of the past. And this spear right here, is one of those artifacts? That's correct. Additionally, the summoned hero will temporarily become a physical entity and walk this land. With the strength of a hero, trouncing these bandits will be simple. So if you will, lend me your ear and follow my instruction. No, listen to me. You can do it this way. Ignore him. I shall show you how. No, my what's up. I'll get straight to the point. Stop it. You can teach one of us each. Now hurry, the bandits are coming. Who shall teach? The most stupid this is such a non-factor shit at all. I don't think this decision actually matters. Alright, go ahead and give it a shot. This is the hero, and wearing a little bit too less, I must add. Your generous words beckon. I, Herklaus, guardian of the holy capital, hear your call. Are you my summoner? Yes, well, yes, we are. You're Herklaus? Like, as in the legendary hero? Oh wow, I wasn't aware that we have brought the Spear of Herklaus with us. It is an honor to be summoned. Nice. With Herklaus here, this will be a trivial matter. Hurry and take care of these bandits, will you? Wait, we're taking the initiative? No, that's too dangerous. They're the last crown mages. So what? Do you wish to stand around aimlessly and let them make their move? We should set up our defensive perimeter and monitor their move. It's far safer than being the aggressor. Okay, hang on a second. Apologies for intruding, but what is the current situation? We're on the run with these refugees, but a group of bandits are blocking the road for our care. I'm unsure why they haven't made their way over here yet. I will investigate further. Seems that they are aware of our presence, and they know that we do not have an alternative pathway around. I do not believe that they will attack immediately, but we had best prepare ourselves. This is exactly why we should make the first move. Why is that? It would make more sense to ready ourselves for their advance. I was never able to talk sense into you. You just want to act against me. I don't. This is simply a matter of principle. Could you two not do this right now? Mortal, this is in your interest, so pay heed. In the end, this will also be your battle. I must agree with Vitus. We should cease this discussion and focus on defense. How do you expect to defend this flimsy carriage? Surely an offensive approach is better. How do you not listen to my wisdom? Wisdom? Listen to what I know is right. Now this is a real choice, let me tell you. I'm not really taking either of their sides, but yeah, but like Vitus says, I'm taking the side that makes the most sense to me. And for now, the devil is making more sense to me, which is a crazy revelation, isn't it? Well, is he really the well, I guess so, considering his head is literally on fire. Let's do as Mukaki says. Boom! Oh. Boom! Really? I believe the alternative was far more reasonable. Oh please, not you two. I'm being serious. This is actual combat. We need to make it out of this together. What do you want to do? We need to decide quickly. Here's my plan. We make our arguments towards the other refugees. Find out what they want. Offense or defense. Their lives are also at stake in this. Right, but be quick. I mean... I have no doubt that the people will know my approach far superior. In general, you want to attack before being attacked. I do not expect much wisdom from a group of refugees, but I trust they will choose the safest option. To be frank, there is no need to bicker amongst them. I cannot possibly lose to a petty band of bandits. It's a matter of principle! Fine then, let us begin. Okay, well, are we still learning how to fight? Please, oh my god. It won't be long before the bandits are coming. We must act quickly. Which is why we should take them by surprise before they get the jump on them. How do you propose we convince the other refugee? I think I know a way to inspire them. Inspiration or not, making it out alive. What matters? The plan is too risky. We only made it this far because we were cautious. This is serious, Vitus. No. Motherfucker! It's okay, this is predetermined. The other refugees are growing weary and disorganized. They need something to draw their attention, to unify them. Hurry along and summon a hero card. One look at Herklaus and they'll be inspired to take action. I may have been thinking the same thing. Where are you now? You have the first turn. You have to see great things. It'll make me feel anxious. We both are, trust me. Just so you know, I won't be able to help you during the hero stage until we get more power. Our cards begin on cooldown. Yeah. Which means I'll need to rely on other methods. See, I don't need to tell you what to do. Just think first. I'll do my best, Lord Mukaki. Focus on it. I think I don't know how to summon. Now I can summon heroes using. Yeah. Summon her, Klaus. Hear your call. Let us carve a path to victory, Crown Mage. Earn influence to be victorious, and with the trial must reduce your opponent's influence to 0. 0 cards will argument points deal damage to the opponent. Damage dealt is equal to your AP plus the active hero card's AP. With my ability, you should be able to turn this trial in your favor. Right, I'll do my best. This shows any pending. Keep in mind that only toggle hero abilities only activate at the end of the turn. I assure you we'll get into more. We'll get into more interesting battles once we get all 4 heroes. Oops, spoiler. Klaus has rallied the other refugees to take the offensive. I knew they have the guts to fight. Whatever happens to the Crown Mages, it was your fault. That debate wasn't fair at all. You said to take this seriously. I know I did. Well, at least I saw her Klaus in action. Real legendary hero right before me. I'm glad you were impressed. We must move on. There isn't a moment to wait. Violent. Scary. Memento. I get Mentos? With Herklaus leading the way, they defeated the bandits. Even though we weren't in any danger, that was still pretty scary. Like everyone's okay, thankfully. No need to be afraid. With me here, everything will be fine. However, while we were fighting, the bandits were shouting about there may be further forces. I'm scouting ahead. If Herklaus has to go and investigate personally, things have really gone down. Why don't you go instead? What? No, I'm the ruler of chaos, not some subservient lackey. You take care of this. I won't be going either. I'm a divine. You pompous assholes. Wait, I don't intend to bring either of you along. We should leave this to you then. Motherfucker, dude. Pompous as shit. And it is another bandit outpost. Soon they will realize that their other members have yet to return. Can we travel around them? I doubt it. Every route will have been secured. The bandits must have known any refugee traveled this way. So how do you feel about taking them out? They have a power in numbers. I'm afraid my strength alone would not be enough. Safe. Are you also worried? Don't we have the other artifacts? Right, a task like this should be simple for Krokos. Krokos? The legendary Great Savant Krokos? I cannot fathom why he became the Great Savant of all things. Simple, it's because he's loyal to me, of course. I highly doubt that. Now hurry up and summon him. Alright, I want to do it this time. Child. Glint in his eyes, Valises follows the Demiurge's instructions and draws a magic circle. Then pulls Krokos' artifact from his rucksack. Crystal dagger. Carefully, Valises places the glittering blade within the... He recites the ancestral incantation and a striking white light appears. Figure adored in golden strands before. And he's wearing even less. It is I, Krokos, and I hear your call. Are you the one who summoned me? Great Savant Krokos, it's my honor to meet you. I heard that you established the standards for magic. Is that true? Well, you're eager. I did research ritual practices, but it would be difficult to say I created anything of great worth. But the legend has it. Sorry to interrupt your academic discourse, but we have a bunch of bandits. Yes. Bandits? And hello, Huckloss. It's nice to see you again. We can catch up later. We have a task to do. Protecting this group of refugees, but a bandit camp stands in our way. A lesser me would charge forth, but I cannot save life against an army alone. So it's bandits. Let me think. Hey, Crocus. Use your best death curse and take them all out. What else? Hell no. Crocus can cast death curses? Not on my watch. As my follower, Crocus would never resort to something so vile. Really? Who are you to tell him he can't follow his expertise? Crocus, what do you have to say for yourself? You didn't join that controlling fool of your own will, did you? I have to respectfully decline commenting. Oh, come on. This doesn't sound like you at all. Crocus I know would just tell me not to fucking ask. I do not remember speaking so rudely before. So, if it's not for a death curse, what's your plan? I will prepare a blessing, a boost to your courage and tenacity to ensure your success in the altercation with bandits. So we're fighting them. Doesn't that put us all at risk? It does, but it's for the greater good. Death curses should not exist to begin with. Now tell me, have you read about any such spells in that library of yours? Vaguely mentioned, but the spells are lost to the march of history. Give me a break! You would rather put us at risk than hurt some criminals? What do you think of it is? Avada Kedavra! Avada Kedavra! No thanks. Even though it may be drastic, I think Bukaki's right. Yeah, but Lisa's would be Lord Voldemort, wouldn't he? Avada Kedavra! Wait, I do have Newt Scamander's wand here somewhere. You can't see it, but I'm waving it right now. Oh, I guess I can just... Newt Scamander never cast any death curses as far as I remember. And how about we decide by convincing the other refugees? That would be the right way to handle this. Let's begin. Convince the refugees to continue forth for Crocus. If you ask me honestly, I would have rather placed a death curse, but it seems a little bit extreme this early in. Like at least take me out to dinner first. God damn, why you gotta fucking death curse me already? Tell me, Valises, do you know what a death curse entails? Only that it is a category of ritual used to end the lives of others. My curiosity aside, it sounds useful right now. Such things are far too dangerous to be used casually. I'm glad you're taking their lives so lightly. This isn't what I mean. Regardless, blessings are a category of ritual aimed at protecting. Well, no protection is absolute, only death is final. That is, most of the time. You seem better acquainted than both of us, for better or worse. Or worse. Could you lend us your help in explaining this to the other refugees? I'm afraid they will need an expert in them. I must. Then it will be an honor to work alongside you. Hey, a spell card! Anna, you have drawn a spell card from me. Runes are the foundation of magic. As such, you can identify a spell card at a glance by looking for a circular rune pattern. Can't believe you forgot that bit. Who said I did? Apologies, you looked worried. He always does. I'm ignoring both of you. They don't have any spell card. Ah, so it's an altar trial. If you use that, you should be able to replace the trial card. Some spell cards must also match the trial card before they can be played. I just say play whatever cards you've got and see how it goes. No harm in trying. Good. Your lack of strategic planning will do nothing but ensure my victory. I should probably just... Hey, I can't match the trial card now. Now I can. Trial Mage, you may have also noticed that I've regained more power. Let me use the spell card. To be direct, by debating on my side, you can gain more cards during... Don't sound so proud of yourself. In case you forgot, when debating on my side, you gain more energy during the trial stage. I guess the Thermian urges are both different, but... Bickering aside, you two could do well to use the spell cards and thought cards ability. Also have trial stage. Right. Time to use an element to measure trial. I get another altar trial. This time, it's my turn to go first. I hope you're ready, Crocus. You wish, Summoner. The disadvantage side takes their turn first. The disadvantage side will is determined by the side of the lowest influence. Height, then the side of the lowest energy. Height, then side with the fewest hero card. If no side is disadvantaged, then Makari Hari's side takes the first. Well, that's a load of bullshit. But I guess that avoids stalemates, I suppose. Blessing alone cannot guarantee our safety. Even though they may be bandits, they don't deserve to be cursed. The other refugees aren't such a forgiving mood with this. Oh, but I can still turn this around. Well, it's not gonna do anything. Playing defense. There are hero abilities that redeem. Or abilities that discard cards. Or hero cards to prevent your opponent. Right, I should turn Crocus before police. Surprisingly, you seem to know what you're doing. Yeah, it's probably because I have 32 hours on the game. Of course, I know what I believe in now, stand by, though I'm convinced otherwise. Commendable attitude for a crown mage, but a terrible one for a magician. I have no issues if he follows my such dedication. He should follow his own beliefs, not your half-arsed compromises. You can say fuck, but you can't say asked? Forget I said anything. You should end your turn, Summoner. Understood. So you expect Crocus to be able to cast a Death's Curse large enough to take out all those bandits without any collateral damage? I wouldn't know. It's lost magic. You can trust that I won't put you to it. And what about others? Such magic can be indiscriminate. It's not something I will use carelessly. Using such magic at all is careless. Well, I trust Crocus as long as he's doing what he wants. You'll hear no complaints from me. You have proven to be reasonably competent. I'll leave the rest to you both. Thank you for your kind words. Right, do my best. I'll finish this. I'll make Felices come. It's edgy, I'm sorry. It appears this trial's about to reach its conclusion. Very well. Oh, it is. It does. This game does have a lot of scantily dressed men. So, if you're not here for the sex appeal, I don't know what you're here for. Refugees have decided to charge past the bandits with Crocus' blessing. At least I was able to put up a decent argument this time. Thank you, Crocus. I'm only doing what you asked him, and we're both glad about that. I like that knife. So, Death Curse is out of the question. I won't argue further. At the very least, I hope to see a master at work. I will begin casting my blessings real quick. Please be careful, Crown Mage. You beat the shit out. Crocus' magic kept everyone's morale high during the grueling battle. In the end, Crown Mages and refugees defeated the bandits. Didn't expect such a powerful blessing. So fearless and unbeatable. Crocus really does live up to his reputation. I think I'm reading too fast. Even so, a lot of people got injured during the fight. Apologize, I couldn't protect them. Those who fight will inevitably be hurt. Can't avoid that. Constantly assuming the responsibilities of others could be viewed as remarkably self-centered. And that it could get annoying very quickly. Well, at least no one died. What should we do about the one still breathing? Do I even have to say it? It's clear that we should... Don't just interject at will. This is definitely my area of expertise. Oh, is it? Please do enlighten me. Lion who is wearing practically nothing. Well, I mean, I guess they're both practically wearing nothing. Fine, fine, go nuts. Well, of course, we should summon Circles to treat the wounded. Hey, I know him. Circles the chirurgeon? Surely are a nerve for these heroes. What do you mean? Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? This was all taught to us. Yes, I know that, and I know you're a nerd. You can tell they've definitely fucked before. So, do we have the artifact needed to summon him? The Laurel Crown. Ahem. Okay. Please use the Laurel to begin the summoning ritual. So Circles' artifact is a Laurel. He did wear one in the paintings, but someone so great to leave a leg so dull. Surely you'd think one of the crown mages would have the decency to buff the metal once a century or so. Mentor never told us what it really was. Elisus, I think you should summon this. I'm on it. Elisus draws the magic circle and places the Laurel crown upon it. Upon reciting the incantation, broad white light materializes before them in a flash of light. Well, at least he's dressed properly, I suppose. Healer Circles, your call was my duty. Wait, I was summoned? Circles, father of medicine, please lend us your assistance. And, huh? Herklaus? And Krokos? And the two demiurges? It's complicated. You should tend to the injured refugees. Injured? Oh, okay. Please take me to. Circles approaches a nearby wounded man, placing a paw against his lacerated flesh. The chirurgeon. Circles mutters a few words, then he removes his paw, the skin and fur of the wounded having sealed without a scar. As expected of Circles, that technique is nothing less of a miracle. Don't you use herbs? I thought you were incapable of spellcasting. True. No legend I know tells of Circles. Has me curious. Herbs can be useful, but what do you mean by magic? Magic and healing are one of the same. What do you mean? Then what about herbal treatment? Could true medicine have been lost in this era? For your knowledge, the medicine you employ is indeed magic. And that means magic has been lost the most in this era. What do you mean lost? I'm sorry, I don't... Ask Makari Hari if you want his excuse. Sorry to interrupt. I need to ask you something about the injured. Oh, please, go ahead. The bandits we fought are also gravely injured. Left alone, it's likely they will die. So? Circles, why haven't you healed them? I wasn't sure if I was supposed to. Of course you should. No one deserves to die this way. What? Why would you go and try to save the men who attacked our crown mages? If they're to be executed, they should be brought to be judged before making that decision. You're getting on my nerves. Why bother with this song and dance? Death is their justice. Matter of principle, I will not tolerate a massacre. Fine. Let's say we do as you want. Will you personally carry these men who wanted them dead to the city to stand trial? I won't. I can induce a coma to sedate them during transport. Then we need someone to stand guard until they can be moved. It's a complete waste of effort. Upholding your principles is worth whatever effort. Your principle is to make everything someone else's problem. What? Please, I've told you both to stop fighting before. We really need to pick sides again. Let's just get this over with. Hit us, which side will we take? Ooh, hell no, I ain't getting anywhere near them. They are bandits, alright? You ever think twice about healing a bandit that you just killed in Skyrim? I don't think so. That's so? I still think Makari Hari is a point. You don't know who in this group was fighting out of greed or through fear and coercion. You just have to convince the others, right? Listen, man, like, you can say all you want. No. It's not something to fuck around with. I believe we should leave the bandits to their fate. The rebel forces aren't far behind us and we don't have time to waste. These people still breathe. They should be given the chance to speak for their actions. Why even give a damn? They're destined to die, dude. Do not give up our principles just because there's no difference in the outcome. If I cared about the men I kill in battle, then I would lose sight of what I fight for. But despite that, they still live. They still have the chance to explain themselves. They will have nothing to say but excuses. Whatever they say, they should be punished by the law. Xerxes, will you help us speak with the refugees? They will trust you now that you've healed their wounds. Love as you wish, Crown Agent. Oh, look at that. Situation aside, I'm starting to feel more confident debating like this. Keep in mind that the relative power will change depending on the scenario presented. I'd be glad too if you didn't beat me twice in a row. Oh, I'm gonna beat you much more than that, homeboy. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna go any... I don't expect any less from you. Oh, fuck. You poopy. New workout, I'm good. Uh-huh. So, and it also dealt damage you. This should be well. That's a refugee. Your cards for fire reputation. Oh. Action point, reputation point. Do your own info. This is not in the actual card game, by the way. This is the trial state. It is equal to your RP plus the active cure card star. I aim to serve you well, Crown Mate. Look forward to seeing what you can do. Nice, sir. Sorry to interrupt, but I would like to have a moment of your time. Hopefully. Oh, for sure. What is it? I'm always eager to learn. Glad to teach you. You begin your turn below 2 energy, you can exchange to convert extra cards into. Healing is a matter of converting one form of magic into another, you see. The cards and the energy are not so different. Fascinating. Seems really handy. I'll give it a try. Brother, you say that like as if I haven't seen this the entire time. You performed the exchange brilliantly. Only because of your excellent guidance. So, but keep in mind that you can only perform an exchange once per round. It might not always be the best thing to do because it consumes so many cards. Well, that's the whole point of whoever the fuck was releasing Card Pack 3, right? Was it Card Pack 3 or was it 2? Can't tell. Right, if I don't have any cards, I'll find it difficult to beat during this trial stage. Nothing comes for free, Crown Mage. Although, between activating Xerxes and performing exchange, it seems you've almost managed to counter her clause entirely. Don't tell me you're giving up. Far from it, you've yet to me at all. Oh, I'm aware! More hero cards I can begin to consider how to combine them. No, give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it! Why did I oh, unless the next card is a green, I'm... Oh. Well, you done fucked up now, boy. Like the knight. Oh! Now what? Round 2, the god cards are no. You may have noticed already, but the demiurgers are particularly interesting. What do you mean? God cards are special as they both have an active ability and a passive ability. Some hero cards have passive abilities that are active as long as they're on your side. By turning your opponent's god card, you can prevent them from their passive ability. Keep in mind that only you can make use of your side's god card. I believe I've lectured you for long enough. I'll leave the rest around me. Thank you for being so helpful. Suppose I'll have to think more about my debating strategy. Listen, Valises, you might as well throw in the towel, because considering that I'm playing Vitas, it guarantees you canonically will never win a fight against me, alright? I am the great debater. You both do fine, probably. Remember, means you need passage. Time to put everything on there, finish round. And my turn is both. No! He has 3 cards. I want to swap. You bitch! You said you're giving me agency. I'm literally playing Bukkake. Literally the embodiment of freedom, and you're not giving me freedom. You shouldn't be the ones judging if you can live or die. In fact, actually, I think that's exactly what it says. We don't know their lives. We don't know their reason. All we know is that it was either them or us. These bandits made their bed and they should die in it too. It's the natural consequences of their action. Everyone deserves the benefit of the doubt. Some of these men could have been coerced out on it. Even if it means sacrificing yourself. Yes, it means that honest men. And if they're not honest, what hope to do? We either save them or we don't. We must convince the refugees either. Oh, I got Exalted Element. Fuck yes. This is the best card in the deck. Draw your last pathetic card so that I may end this Shinji. What was that I'm sorry, what's this bullshit about me having agency again? Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm having all my agency taken away. God damn. I should have ended the turn already. I don't know why I did what I did, but if I turn, well, actually no, it's because they fucking forced me to go and put an energy into Circles. But now, Kono power! Upholding the law is not our responsibility. We don't owe these bandits anything. It's not that. A good man should do what is right. I can be a good person without lending a hand to those who want to be dead moments ago. If I want to be selfless, it will be towards those I genuinely care about. It's too shallow to believe that only bad things should happen to bad people. Perhaps there are more important things to think about. Oh, well, again, energy. Nice. No! No! You. Alright. I'm evil! Well, evil is subjective. The rebels have come to a conclusion. We will be leaving shortly. You don't need to look so miserable. You justify your action. Having good reasons does not make me feel any better. But at least we'll be able to get closer to safety. That's what's here. Just realized it's been an hour. Though this is a difficult choice, we'll need to leave them be. It is not our responsibility to preserve their lives when they chose to prey upon us. Look, it's the Joker all over again, right? All those lives I've lost. All those lives I could have saved. By letting you die. Oh no, all those people I've killed by letting you live. We don't need to risk endangering ourselves or the refugees who can't fight. Understood. 2 more days, they traveled with the refugees on the road, seeking safety in an unfamiliar city. But even after the run-in with bandits, they would be able to rest easy. Hey, wake up, we're in trouble. What's going on? All our supplies are stolen, including our weapons and food. Stolen? By who? There are some people missing. The other refugees said they were scared of our power. Oh, stupid. What is there to be scared of when you have great powers protecting you? Clearly, the obvious possibility that we may use their powers against us. It's ours, not theirs after. This is how mortals think, which is why I'm not at all surprised. This is hilarious. I don't even think I can understand what's in their heads. Which is precisely what put it into this situation. Are you kidding me? I ought to wipe that smug scowl off your ugly face. Alright, this doesn't help us. What are our options now? We won't make it to the next city without any food. I'd rather not entertain this option, but... The lost artifact. Ha! Sounds like the perfect time. Even though that may be the case. One artifact remaining? You mean this chalice? Who could it be? Wait, would it be the holy chalice from that legend? The great adventurer Zermis the Savior? How will they call him now? Say that to his face and he'll die laughing. That's the reason why I... Whatever, if you must summon him. You presume I wish to deal with him? Fine, I'm not afraid of a little chaos. So what's the matter with him? I'll summon him this time. Astatos draws a magic circle in the dirt and places the holy chalice within it. Focusing, he repeats the incantation. A laughing figure materializes in a bright flash. Zermis, the greatest rogue in history, hears your call. Try not to be too overwhelmed, summoners, though nobody will blame you when you are. Wait, what the hell? I didn't expect such a grand reception. Is he blushing? This motherfucker's blushing. Both demiurgers are here? What's going on? Zermis, the great adventurer? Allow me to fill you in. Supplies got stolen? That's something I can help with. Alright, hand me my chalice. Go. This is all I need. Come on, stick your paw in it. Pardon me? I can try. A loaf of bread? Wait, I forgot to comment the other thing. The holy chalice begins to fill with silver. I forgot the call. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Alright, the holy chalice begins to fill with a silvery blue glaze, like beautiful sparkling water. And at the bottom, a loaf of bread appears. Huh? Bread? Oh, it smells great. It's not even soggy. Not bad. Hey you, your turn. Odysseus excitedly puts his paw into the holy chalice. His wrinkles his face when he only pulls out a bunch of damn hay. What? That lark. At least your pack piece won't starve. But how is that empty chalice able to conjure anything from it? Because only Zermis can awaken the power within that chalice. Why the chalice acknowledges Zermis of all people is beyond me. It's only natural. I am nothing but charitable. Say. So if we gather the others... Clever boy, he gets it. Gather me a crowd and let the raffle begin. Epilepsy warning, Jesus Christ. The refugees line up in front of the caravan, each dipping their paws into the chalice one by one. Soon the group has many things: foods, weapons, tools, decorations, and even a few Monera. Sword? From that tiny chalice? We may be okay with supplies for now, but what about the refugees who ran away? We're going to catch them and bring them back, of course. What's the matter? What's it matter? Just let them go. Maybe they'll get killed by other men. And what if they come back and take advantage of us? We must find them and put them into custody. We still have that holy chalice. Power like that is what they fear. That's why they want to flee. You need to teach them to behave. It's exhausting to teach others how they think. Why can't we just live our lives? Guess we can't afford another fight between these two then. Let us pick sides and work this out together. Right, this time I wanna follow... Look man, like, just let it go, you know? Let it grow! No, that's not what it is. Okay, I will represent Makari Hari's interests to our traveling companions. Let us begin. Look, I can play both sides. It's on what matters most to me. I'm sure Sap's probably already commenting and saying how I'm always picking the devil's side. We can't risk going after them. We should continue our journey to the next city. What if they return to attack us? No one will be able to sleep safely at night. You have nothing to worry about. Zermes has given us all the supplies we need. That is avoiding the underlying issue. We must set a proper example. Now, I'm an expert at solving underlying issues. I may have summoned you, but now I'm having second thought. You haven't seen anything yet, Summoner. Massive 9-inch cock. Just so as long as you help us convince the refugee. Or at least get the demiurgers to agree with each other. Now that is my expertise of you, Crown Mage. I can't work. No matter the outcomes, we must decide quickly, otherwise we won't be able to track the thieves down. Keep in mind that some actions are subject to a timer, and timer ends will be completed automatically. What timer? I'll be watching you both very carefully, so try your best to impress me. Thank you for your faith in me, sir. Maybe you shouldn't be so eager. Finally, I get to play. Oh, motherfucker. How? What awful luck. Well, you don't need to rub it in. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you just need a little setback to turn things. Keeping the trial stage, you don't get anything. Then you gain 1 point of disparity. Once you have enough disparity, you can enable your disparity action. You see, disparity is a pathway to overcome bad luck theory. You can highlight your disparity turn action. The disparity action of you and your opponent may change depending. Now then, how do we engage in a more practical demonstration? Hermes approaches the demiurgers, whispering to them before shooting with his assist. I'm not one for underhanded tactics, but a small miracle to help teach the crown mages won't hurt anyone. Oh, and be sure to watch two releases. I can't help but feel like you're all playing favorites here. Not at all. My summoner just looked like he needed the help. That I wasn't. Thought so. Hey, you guys aren't meant to be bullying me. And show us how it's done, Fetus. Wait a minute. Oh, well, okay. But yeah, I don't remember both of us doing this because most of the time in the actual story mode after this, my disparity will always be the heal, my reputation, and then for them it's the draw cards. There we go. You'll do just fine if you keep that up. It really wasn't that hard. That's just because I make hard things look easy. I shouldn't have even opened my mouth. Hey now, opening your mouth would be too easy. I'm ignoring you from now on. I have a trial to focus on. Yeah, if you can't tell, he's your resident horny boy, so y'all thought I was joking when I was talking about his 9-inch cock or whatever. Well, thankfully we don't get to see it, but well, thankfully for you, unfortunately for me, this debate feels quite familiar, doesn't it? Right, it's just like our previous trial. We must decide if we're responsible for delivering retribution, or deliver revenge, depending on how you look at it. Either way, our lives on the line. I'm not willing to put that at risk. What if capturing the thieves puts us more at risk? This isn't so easy. Oh, you motherfucker. How do... You know that like that one vine where it's like, how do I not have a green? And then the fucking Uno cards just stack all the way up. That's me. Are you gonna... Okay, yes you are. I really don't like that I have to use that card. I must say that I must admit that my only experience with actually, you know, with this game in general is primarily playing against bots because the online servers of this game are just completely dead. What's right isn't only what Makari Hari says it is. You must think about what is right for you, not anyone else. We've done good by the other refugees. I don't think we should fear them. That's true. The refugees are indebted to us. Earned to both of you. I would tread lightly. There's a fine line between indebted and fearful. But we did heal their wounds and food. That doesn't mean that everyone's so honest. We must set an example. Hey, got a disparity. And how long am I gonna be recording this for? Still can't even kill. Oh well. We should let the thieves go. Capturing them isn't worth it. And what if it happens again? We can't predict their action. But we can understand why. They had their reasons, be it fear or necessity, their actions. Show of power just make the other refugee. Well, these heroes are a lot for us to handle too. Lucky me. Actually surprising how my man just can't do shit. No! No, stop it! Stab it! Draw your less pathetic cards, Shinji. Elisis, the refugees are preparing to leave. As long as this won't come back to bite us. You both did great. I'm starting to think you didn't need my help. And I'm starting to think I don't want your approval. You don't! Look at this smug bastard. Let us forget them and move on. So be it. We won't chase after those thieves. It's the boring option, but probably for the best. I'm unsure about leaving them behind. Those who are afraid will do anything necessary to survive. What you don't need is far more interesting to me. Sometimes people are just greedy. Greedy and necessary are awfully subjective. Somebody owns something, I tend to believe there's a pretty or ugly. Whatever you say, Zermes. It's usually ugly. Okay, so what I'm actually guessing is what happened is that the first release of the game made it up until here, and then they're continuing from here. The group was exhausted, nearly out of food, and at the end of their wits by the time they had made it to the gates of Irenopolis. I don't remember the city being this big. Well, it isn't compared to the capital. But you haven't been here in years. I cannot wait to take a proper bath. I don't need much, but I would be grateful for a hearty meal. I can keep myself clean and fed, but I'm starved for conversation. Hopefully I can busy myself with the company of an anise or two, know about the forum. Maybe they can help you dislodge the stick up your ass. That sounds more like your sort of pastime. Oh, you know me too well. No need to be shy about that. I promise you that I've done more than reading. You should probably stop speaking to me unless you're prepared to be embarrassed. You think you can make me blush? That's real cute, kid. Berkeley hums with concern while her Klaus looks back and forth between the bickering cats with a panicked look on her face. But the guards aren't letting them through. They can't take in any more refugees in the city due to the overcrowding. But when Zermi shows one of the men how his chalice works, the man becomes consumed with curiosity. Why don't you try it then? I always let anyone pull from my cup for free the first time. The guard puts his paw into the chalice and pulls out a glittering piece of gold jewelry. This looks like a diamond ring. Looks like it must have been your lucky day. That barely ever happens. Let them through! Let them through! Thank the heavens. Can you control what comes out of that cup? Probably. What's that supposed to mean? You either do or you don't. It's both situational and conditional. In all honesty, the plan was to make him draw garbage and to make him let us pass in exchange for more uses of the chalice. But he was happy with that first pull, wasn't he? We really lucked out. Then how about this? What if the man only lets one of us through at a time? The first pull goes poorly, but the second one's excellent. They would have no further need. Couldn't that have stranded one of our summoners outside? Not to mention the other refugee. Like I said, we really lucked out. That was great. None of you need to worry. We made it through this harrowing journey only because we stayed true to ourselves. Perfectly put, my friend. That has nothing to do with anything we just talked about. Let's look forward, shall we? Yes, let's look forward. We should look for temporary lodging to untangle this mess. I know a place in the Noble District. The groups part ways with the caravan of refugees who are disappointed to see them go. More specifically, they're disappointed losing access to the chalice Zermes carries with them. There's barely room to walk among the packed crowds within the city wall. Police directs as he can. Directly to a checkpoint. You have to get through. Another gateway inside the city. See, there's hardly anyone on the other side. It's not overcrowded at all. Oh, make a scene. Excuse me, sir. Might we pass through? We have business in the Noble District. Who's asking? Elisus makes a grand gesture at the others. Myself and my traveling companion. All servants. Or 2 bodyguards, our tutor and our... The guard's eyes widen as he looks over the crown mage's clothes and at the presents that the heroes give off. Tutor? And a holy man, you said. I'll lift the gates at once. Wow, that was easy. So it's as I thought. They're only letting the wealthy pass. What about the rest of these people? If we want to help any of them later, we'll have to help ourselves first. We need food and rest. Streets on the other side of the gate are quiet and calm and quiet. Quiet and calm. I'm starting to think I do have dyslexia. Flowers blossom neatly in the curated beds. People stroll by, greeting the group cordially, but they find the peace uncomfortable in comparison to the chaos beyond the gate. It takes about half an hour to arrive at the lodgings that Valises suggested. The accommodations inside are cozy, nothing at all like the front of the city and the packed crowds and the awful smells. Word I travel fast in the city about the 2 resourceful men in robes with servants who could wield incredible power, such that all eyes are upon. Tall men with striking eyes wearing a heavy perfume rush to greet them. Good afternoon, men. A party of 6, I presume. Can I get you a table? I'd like to purchase rooms. A room could be helpful to put away all our belongings. Very well. How many rooms and beds will you need? Exactly no. Gone. How many beds will we need? That's a good question. Do the summoned heroes eventually disappear? They've been sleeping like normal lives. Been here. Should I ask them if they can just disappear? No! That would be incredibly rude. I think you're right. I think we'll take that table for now. And give us time to think through our arrangements. Please, follow me. Very well. What shall I bring you then? How about a jug of water and 6 glasses? The innkeeper... I skipped right through that again. Innkeeper nods and leaves the table. 6 glasses. Never seen these for eat or drink. Wait, really? Surely they've done it in private. In truth, we don't need to. Huh. But that doesn't mean I missed it in truth. 3 of us agreed it would be wise not to consume any of your rations on the road when you were already low. We didn't want either of you to run low on energy. I'm guessing that means Hermes was just like, hom nom nom, eat all the fucking rations. 3 of you say. Oh, loosen up. They didn't come close to running out due to my help. Oh, yeah, exactly what I thought. That's true, but it's also because the 3 of us abstain from meals. If I'm forced to be here, then I should at the very least get to feel like I'm alive. That's reasonable enough request, surely. Disgraceful. Well, maybe trying out one of those biscuits wouldn't hurt. If any of you want to eat, I think you should. No reason to go without. Would have figured something. But, okay, then, back to more pressing business. We're getting rooms. How many should we purchase? Well, there's 6 of us. We should naturally get 6 rooms. 6 rooms? Isn't that a waste of money? Vitas and I are used to sharing rooms, so we plan to do so. I'm used to sleeping anywhere. The floor would suffice. I don't mind the floor either if we can save Monera. Do we even have Monera? Neither of you need to sleep on the floor. But if they're willing to cut costs. Okay, so apart from Valisa's being Lord Voldemort with his want to use the fucking Avada Kedavra, motherfuckers also Mr. Krabs because the man is cheap. No. That would be a minimum of 5 bid and 4 rooms. Right, I'll go check in with the innkeeper. Do you even have Monera? Valisa speaks with the innkeeper and quirks his brow. He then returns to the table and informs everyone of the price. No way, are you kidding? That's more Monera than I've seen in my life. They have the impression that we're very rich, but we aren't. Well, you could be if you leave it to me. He's about to sell his body. He's gonna pull his cock out. Ugh, there he goes again, about to show off the bad habits you gave him. I don't know what you're talking about. His habits were bad before I did anything. I was wondering where these two had been. Wait, it looks like we caught someone's attention. A well-dressed nobleman had just entered the tavern, eyes locked on the crown mage. A few other nobles in this era. He nods curtly before approaching. Hey, Sulpicius. Good afternoon, my friends. You all appear to be the talk of the city right now. Not obvious, huh? Fortunate. We're just a band of travelers. Odd thing to call a couple of crown mages. Traveling with Herclaus, the guardian of the holy capital. Procros, the great savant. Hercules, the founder of medicine. Hermes, the savior. You have to do a sparkle effect when did the savior. Oh, okay. Have our attention. Good, good. My name is Sulpicius, and I am the oh my fucking god. I am the acting governor of Aeronopolis. Oh, piss off. That's the dumbest lie I've ever heard. Who would believe that? What a nonsensical introduction. Who would believe that? He'd think we're stupid. So glad he can't hear you too. Hear whom? That doesn't matter. Recognize the crest on that brooch anywhere. I think he really is the governor. Really? Not being very careful if that's the case. Well, no doubt that he's exactly who he says he is. He has the right air about him. That's the coy way of saying that we'll know the truth soon enough anyways. Jeremy shoots. I keep fucking skipping dialogue. It's cause I'm in that I keep thinking that I'm not recording a video. Jeremy shoots Krokos a glare. Strictly sips his cup as if he's embarrassed to say anything. Well, if I had any doubts that you were strangers before, those doubts are clear. But why not immediately see for yourself if I'm telling the truth? Now come along, I've already paid for your drinks. They get up, giving one another wary looks as they leave their finished table. Nobleman out the front door. First tip off that the noble wasn't lying about his position is the group of 10 city guards waiting for him outside the tavern. They watch the back of the group's necks as they march up through the noble district and to a gate that separates them from a sizable manor. Nice. I overheard your conversation about the board being too expensive. Why not stay with me instead of at the governor's mansion? I have room for all of you, of course. Free of charge. Weeping in a palace? That's really kind. The bear looks uncomfortable, as if he's afraid to touch anything. Too kind, one would say. Because nothing is actually free. True enough. But the truth of the matter is, this city is unprepared for war. Should I be doing voices? I tried to lower my voice from Hari Hari, but Sulpicius seems like a guy who would actually have a deep voice. The capital. Forget it. The capital has tasked me with managing its defense, and frankly, I'm overwhelmed. Its defense on the exterior crumble while the foundations of its interior rot within. Well, you have to thank the legatus for that. That's a plot point for the future, but yeah, have the legatus to thank for that. Every educated noble in the capital knows the stories of the legendary heroes and their attendants, of how they had turned hopeless war efforts to their favor in the past. But sir, we aren't like those crown mages in the past. But our mentor left us long time ago and we haven't seen him for years. We're the last of our order. Neither of us know magic, and we barely have access to many artifacts. Who knows how many were lost, stolen or destroyed when the rebel army sacked the academy. But right here, right now, at this point, I'm willing to try anything to give us a fighting chance. All I ask is that you both try your best, and you can stay here for as long as you want. Or until the rebel army gets here, but we fail. Indeed, there you have it. Well, not like we have anywhere else to go at the moment. Let's give it our best shot. As long as we're helping each other, please make yourself at home. Ab Inito. Is this the final part of chapter 1.1 or? Oh, it's the interlude. Okay, so this is the final chapter. I'm happy to see that you've both been very patient with me and my requests. Well, it's not every day that we have the ear of a governor. Even if the day was spent mostly hearing about all the troubles you've landed yourself in. But we've landed in our own problems too, Valises. No, that's completely fair. I've complained far more than both of you, but I'm much older. It leaves me with the impression that both of you have seen a lot more of the world than your life. Both of us read many books. And And here I thought that it must be quite of a wanderlust, both of... Not really. Oh, come on. Can't tell me that Trump so bad. Responsibility to tie you down. It sounds like a polite way of saying we're homeless. As far as the life I've lived, I can't say the world has impressed me much. There's a lot of noise and misery. Doesn't sit well with me that a couple of men your age feel this dour about the world around you. Hard not to feel down right now. We just missed the academy. I see. A couple of thinkers at heart, huh? Well, maybe I can help the both of you feel a bit at home. This is a bit of a weird thing to say, but I noticed they made him anatomically accurate by not giving him nipples. Sulpicious, I mean. Come along, I want to show you both something. If the both of you don't mind a small walk. The governor leads Vitus and Velisis to a building tucked away and shrouded by trees in an old district. Public bath? Much nicer than steam or a bucket of water, no? It's nice. Really nice. Heading inside, the governor asked the attendant for a private room. That is... oh. Follow the smell of citrus and clean linen into a room with a pool of clean water. Eagerly, Vitus and Velisis disrobe into attire more suitable for the bathhouse. Too naked! Too naked! Too naked! Yeah, it's fine. This is where I go when the world feels too big and I need to think. I hope that the both of you will consider coming here when the noise of reality becomes too much. You might just learn something new about yourselves if you share a little bit of what's good in the world. Oh, yeah, look at atomically accurate. Velisis, being a reptile, doesn't have nipples either, but Mr. Vitus, what do we have? Pepperoni pizzas on them, but as far as I'm concerned, if this was the world, it wouldn't be too bad. I'm just glad you're comfortable. It does feel easier to open up and talk to somebody in a place like this. That gives me an idea. Maybe we could learn more about our traveling companions this way. Just don't bring everyone up too. Well, of course not. That's a solid proposal, but you should keep something in. People's capacity to talk with one another has limits. If your thought of your own capacity is currency, or tokens, if you will, then you may find yourself going bankrupt pretty fast. I've definitely felt that way before. Felt that way almost all of the time. I'll help you work on that. Why don't you call one of those companions of yours now and ask them? Ask them something. Exactly. Perhaps ask how they feel to be summoned, what it feels like to be ordered around. Well, he already knows that. Don't you, Vitus? Shut up. Behave, gentlemen. Alright, alright. I will be using the bath for my own business, but you have the need of me, do not hesitate to call. Vitus, looks like it's just us now. Time to fuck. I mean, I say it's time to run. Oh my god. Oh, and if there's anyone you want to join us, just let me know. Well, we can only do 2, so... Let's see. I care about Zermes the least. The fuck no. Let's talk about Circles, shall we? I'm sorry, I've talked too much that there's bow in my throat, and I burped and a huge torrent of bubbles came out of my throat. That's disgusting. Wonder what Circles thinks about being summoned. Say no more. I'm sure there's plenty we can. or at least no matter what. I hear your call, Crown Mages. Oh. Where is this? Just the bathhouse. Oh, I think I'm overdressed. Wait, no, that was purpose. I will be dressed as appropriately as I need to be. His voice is shaky. What do you need? Come now, Sir Cleese. We only want to talk to you for a minute. You might as well go change. You can get in the water with us. And that would be appropriate? I suppose it could be even more appropriate to rebuke your suggestion. Okay, be right back. Bear moves faster than they ever seen him, turning a corner and leaving the Crown Mage behind. Then a legendary hero can be like, huh? I think he's legendary due to his capacity to help people, not so much his charisma. Huh? He's alright to me. I can sympathize. Sir Cleese returns in his towel, cheeks blushing and shoulders twitching. Oh my! Oh me, oh my! I'm ready then. If he asks anything. My man is blushing. See, I see you. I see you. I know your type, Felicis. Even though this is more your type than this, huh? You just want to know how it feels to be summoned. Being getting ripped away from your work without notice. Be asked to do things that you don't know if you or anytime forever. Is this about? Alright, whatever. Oh, it's certainly mandatory. How the magic works. So that's not good. If you want, we can arrange it that we can warn you enough time before summon. You don't have to live in worry. Are you saying that just because of my statement pressure you? I think he's saying yes. Some hero I am. Magic saves people's lives. Shouldn't be so selfish. I think I get that. The nature of your abilities does put you in a very hard position. But could you at least make up your mind on going to be selfish or selfless? No. Because it's impossible to know. Then I give up. Bet we can think of some sort of middle ground here. But let's worry about that later. I order you to relax, Sir Cleese. That's not how people work, Vitus. Even legendary heroes. Am I right, Sir Cleese? Yes. I thought going to the bathhouse was supposed to be relaxing. And I thought so too. Vitus, we have a bit more free time before sunset if you wanted to stay here a while longer. Maybe you can think of someone else you want to talk to? For me, I'm just glad to have to chat. How did I have to show up bath? Right, her clouds like. How about we invite Herclaus to bathe with us? Maybe ask what he thinks about being summoned as well. Plus, sure, I love the chance to get closer to a hero like him. Crown Mages, I hear your call. Call to a very steamy room, it would seem. May I ask where we are? It's the local bathhouse. Mosaics, heated pools, means that transport water. A spectacle out of bathing? It's about time. No spectacles here, Herclaus. Just a chance to relax. Suppose that means I should undress. Very well. Crown Mage just turns away as he starts stripping before them. They've forgotten that military men don't really think much about that sort of thing. Yeah, everyone's seen everyone's dicks in the military. I certainly know I have. Much more comfortable. Well, technically no, but some people were very unafraid of showing their cock and balls out when I was in the army. I hope those people are not doing well in their lives at the moment, genuinely. Look, I am homosexual, but I don't want to see unwarranted cock and balls, alright? Anyways, back to the visual novel. And now we want to ask some questions, if you don't mind. Mine? We just want to know how you feel about, well, being summoned by us crown mages. Feel? Well, you know, getting called upon, being asked for help, being transported to a new location at any moment. When I am called by a crown mage to defeat their enemies, I feel strong. Okay. But that's not what we asked. Feels good to be strong. Tell me what you need me to do, and I'll do my best. There's not much more to it than that. Very military man-esque. But what happens when you disagree with a crown mage? Oh, that happened all the time. But it doesn't change my situation much, does it? Crown mages ask something of me, and I perform. That is how it is, and how it's always been. What if the crown mage wants to do evil? Thought we were trying to relax, Felicis. No, hold on, this is good stuff. Well, that hasn't really happened before. I suppose if they were, they would need to start getting very specific with all of their commands. Because it may not end well for them if I happen to misunderstand their words. See? I knew you weren't dumb. But I can pretend to be if you need me to. You two are starting to worry me. Gentlemen, I'm taking my leave from the bathhouse. Be sure to make your way back before it becomes late. We will. Thank you for your generosity. It's been valuable getting to know the others we talked to today. I'd like to come back here more often. As long as you feel up to it, that is. I agree. Moments like this bring me back to when we were younger. Don't reminisce on me too much. I'm happy enough with my empty thoughts. Although, I wouldn't mind if this moment lingered. They definitely fucked. Oh, they fucking. Alright. Well, that is the end of App Inito. I hope you guys all enjoyed. We will be carrying on on Hope Dies Last whenever we get to it. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye, everyone.